All right, so Prince Majed, one of the 35 Saudi monarch King Abdullah's 35 children, was initially charged with battery and one count of forced oral copulation and bailed for $300,000 by the LAPD.
Now, wait a minute. Are you saying the LAPD bailed him out for $300,000?
Well, that's almost what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. Our police departments are getting scary.
All right, so he was bailed out for $300,000 by the police department. All right, they worded that really bad. Okay, however, on Monday, the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office announced that felony charges had been dropped, with the case turned over to City Attorney Mike Fuhrer. Wait a minute. This dude tells everybody stripped naked, a woman's bleeding, climbing over the wall, and no felony charges.
Well, you know what they say, money talks.
Apparently, Fuhrer will now decide whether to pursue misdemeanor charges, which could result in a year in jail and a fine up to $3,000 if proven. The civil case is being brought by 3 domestic workers, none of whom made the original criminal complaint, and who say they are hoping to win the money they are owed for their work by Prince Majed. Wait, what kind of work were they hired for? Were these prostitutes?
It could be.
I mean,
I just find it funny that the women that are suing are the ones that wasn't the ones involved. It wasn't the woman who was bleeding that pressed charges. It's people who obviously witnessed it.
Yeah, I mean, no, they were workers, so they were probably like maids or something. Okay,
or prostitutes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so in the latest court filing, which lays out in detail the allegations against Prince Majed, who is referred to in the papers as Al Saud, and the charges he will face, the trio make further claims about his behavior, which, they say, was calculated to cause them emotional and mental distress. No shit! Okay, no shit. No shit. Wow. One of the most eye-catching incidents came shortly before Prince Majed's arrest on September 25th and saw him demand that his entire household go down to the pool and strip off. Dude, if I were him, I had that much money, and I'm like, free booze, get naked at the pool now. If I were one of the employees, I'd be like, this is going to be so fucking cool. This is going to be awesome. Weird. This is going to be great.
Well, yeah, I mean, who else will pay you to go down to a pool and get naked? What other employer would do that?
I don't know. I don't know, man. It's fucking awesome.
I mean, I personally don't see what the big deal was about that demand in a sense, but okay.
Yeah, so it goes on. According to one of the women, named in court documents as Jane Doe number 1, she was told to round up workers at the home at Prince Majid's behest, and was told it was because he wanted to, quote, see some naked pussy!
Woo!
End quote. Yeah. Wow. Yep, that's me. I would have said that. Round up the whole house, get them fucking naked and in the pool. That's good shit, dude. That is good shit. Okay, so we got Matt messaging me on here because he can't be on, so he's like just messaging, and he said that he wants 5 goats. Now I'm not sure if he's talking about this prince or if Matt wants 5 goats. I mean, Matt's kind of doing the smoking thing lately, so he may want goats to chop up and cook, or the prince is wanting 5 goats. Whatever the case is, man, somebody's wanting some goats. Okay, so the story continues. And it says, at the time he was intoxicated, abusive, and aggressive, and left her in fear for her life. like any sober dude would honestly say that shit. Well, maybe a few, but most sober dudes wouldn't say that. So I'm going with that's probably very true. I already told you I'd say that. I'd be like, hey, everybody get naked, free drinks. Okay, so once outside, the women saw Prince Majid's girlfriend and another woman, thought to be the original complainant, standing with bruises and blood on their face and body and shaking and crying. Okay, that's not cool. That's not cool. I mean, if it's like a free-for-all, everybody jump in the pool naked and you get drinks and shots of booze, awesome, good time. It's going to be a party because we need to get some fucking rock band to start playing some music or something. We need some badass DJ, whatever the case is. Alright, so shortly afterwards, the LAPD arrived and removed Prince Majid from the premises. According to the women, he screamed, "No news!" at onlookers as he was handcuffed and bundled into the police car. The pool incident at Prince Majid arrest came at the end of 3 days in which the women claim they have falsely been imprisoned in the mansion and subjected to a litany of upsetting behaviors. The prince, who is thought to have been holidaying in California with friends and retainers, is accused of enjoying cocaine-fueled parties, cavorting with prostitutes, and making the women watch while he had... I can't even read this next part. Well, making the women watch while he had his penis stroked by a male aide.
You're telling me that this multimillionaire prince had all these women stripped down naked by a pool, but all he wanted them to do was watch him get jerked off by a dude? Is that why they're suing? Because he didn't want them?
I don't know. Wow. Okay, so...
Woo.
So it continues on. He also threatened to kill one of the women if she refused to party with him and jumped on top of another and began rubbing himself against her in a sexual and aggressive manner. When asked to stop, he allegedly then yelled, "I am a prince and I do what I want. You are a nobody." Wow. Okay, I don't even know how to keep going with this because this dude has obviously got some mental issues. Okay, so this Saudi prince dude fucked up. Now I kind of see why ISIS is over there like fighting because they're like, okay, all these other Islamist bastards, they're fucked up. We at least believe in what we believe in. So now I'm actually playing a little sympathy card towards the Jedi ISIS folks. Okay, so Matt's telling people to rub his lamp. Matt is like here in the little chat that we've got going, and he said, "Rub my lamp, bitches." Thinks he's a genie. Thinks a genie's gonna pop out of that shit.
See what comes out of my bottle, ladies. Just give it a minute.
Rub my lamp. Oh, I'm sorry, was that a little too moist for you? Okay, so I need another drink before I gotta take a drink of this. Okay, so it continues on. Another says she was made to watch while a different retainer aide bent over and broke wind in the Prince Majid's face and briefly at his request. What?
I want you to fart in my face now, bitch.
What? Okay, so some dude is stroking him off, and another dude's bent over, farting in his face.
Woo.
Okay, and for all you that don't believe that this is real, it's going to be posted on our Facebook page. It is real, and that's why it's so funny, because this is unfucking believable. Okay, so, wow. Okay, the documents seen by Daily Mail Online form part of the supporting case presented by LA Superior Court by attorney Fred M. Frisch. Eventually, the whole truth will surface, and Mr. Al Saud will have to bear the consequences of his despicable actions. No one, including a member of the royal Saudi family, should get away with this appalling behavior. According to the case file, the woman's claims stem from the period between September 21st and September 25th, when Prince Majid was arrested, and all took place at Wallingford Drive Mansion. The place looks pretty shit hot. I mean, it looks pretty freaking good. So, wow. Continuing on, the woman had been employed by the prince to care for the house during his American holiday, although he had also brought with him 3 friends and a retinue of butlers and other staff. The latter now also named as defendants in the civil suit. In it, it is claimed that on September 21st, Prince Majid threw a party at the property and arranged for multiple escorts to attend. Fuck, I would too. Okay, so during the course of the evening, he became increasingly intoxicated and was engaged in illicit drug abuse by the 3 women. Yeah, that would happen. That would definitely happen. Okay, so according to the women, this was cocaine, a conclusion they arrived at after seeing white powder around the rims of his nostrils and his abnormally dilated pupils. The following evening, that of September 22nd, he held a second party where he continued to engage in heavy drinking, cocaine use, and more escorts came to the residence. Alright, so this guy's got a harem of escorts going. Money was no object.
He's getting his 72 virgins early.
He was. Well, they weren't virgin. Okay. So that night, Prince Majid is alleged to have violently grabbed the first woman's hand 10 times and shouted, "I like you!" Before insisting that she remained.
Makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh.
I know. Before insisting that she remained beside him at all times. He also threatened, saying, "Tomorrow, I will have a party, and you will do everything I want, or I will kill you."
Ooh, in like the name of Allah. The terrorist. I will kill you.
The following day came the incident in which he attempted to urinate on the trio, but was dragged away by an assistant before he could do so. What? This guy wanted the golden shower of the prostitutes?
Wow. I'm telling you, the people in the Middle East need to lighten up and start looking at titties on TV. Because,
wow.
Woo.
They need to start drinking over there and not make everything illegal, because
pretty much they need to lighten up a little bit.
When they get away, they are going beyond.
I mean, he's partying more than an Amish person does when they get their chance to party. Holy crap.
They're Rumspringer. So, okay. All right. Continuing on. This story is pretty fucking long, but it's got like twists and turns like you wouldn't believe.
This would make a good movie. I'm telling you.
It would, but we've only got like another minute left. So we'll go on just a little bit further, and then we'll end this half hour, and we'll probably end this story. All right. Following day, the incident in which he attempted to urinate on the trio. The claim they attempted to hide in the dining room, but 10 minutes later found themselves once subjected to Prince Majid's bizarre behavior, including an incident in which he rubbed himself in a sexual manner against the second woman. She's an escort. She gets that. Okay. According to documents, she attempted to reason with him, saying, "I'm a woman," only for the prince to turn around and scream, "You're not a woman! You're a nobody! I'm a prince! I will do what I want and nobody will tell me anything." The woman who went out and hid on the balcony, where they were spotted by one of the prince's assistants, who screamed at them to get back to work, adding that they must be with the prince at all times and were not allowed to have breaks. By now in tears, the trio pleaded with the aides, telling them they were terrified of Prince Majid, having already seen him physically abuse the butlers by pulling their ears, punching them in the face, and throwing things.
What?
Oh my god. Okay, enough of that story. We are done with that half hour. So, we will catch you back in 2 minutes. We are done with this half hour. We look forward to